Greetings, nature lovers. Today, we embark on an extraordinary journey into the world of wild battle, where animals fight for dominance and engage in thrilling hunts. And next, we have two giant male brown bears fighting for dominance during the mating season on the Alaska Peninsula. This battle can lead to serious or even fatal injuries, as the urge to mate is strong. The female brown bear prefers the most dominant males. The most important thing for it is to pass on the winning genes to the future offspring. Males can weigh up to 680 kilograms, which makes them the largest terrestrial predators on Earth. Though these predators seem clumsy, it's a well-known fact that a grizzly can outrun even a horse at a short distance. I never saw a clear winner in this fight. Elephant versus hippopotamus. In this video, you can see the elephant wanted to swim in the swamp and forgot about its cub, who always follows it. The elephant was knee-deep in water, but the poor baby almost drowned, for it was only helped by its trunk, which it carefully held above water to breathe. But this was not the end of the elephant's problems, as there were two hippos in the swamp. They do not like strangers in their territory, so they slowly rushed to the elephant, which was barely hanging on. But the furious elephant mother reacted to the threat in time. It attacked the hippos and drove them away with its powerful tusks. It's good that everything ended well for the elephants. And this is a small battle between a bear and its cubs against the wolves. In this footage, you can see how the brown bear family was surrounded by wolves, who were not just attacking and surrounding the cubs, but also protecting their young. The mother was in quite a quandary about whether to continue on despite the wolves or to go back, where a male was waiting who could easily attack the cubs. The wolves hid in the bushes during the fight, and the cubs stayed together near their mother. The wolves managed to bite the mother bear several times, but the fight did not turn into a serious attack. The bear family continued on their way. The cubs crawled out of their bushes and began to play, and it's good that no one was hurt. Leopard versus bird. The diet of the leopard usually consists of hoofed animals, but sometimes this predator can eat rodents, monkeys, as well as birds and snakes. In this episode, you can see all the agility of this beautiful animal. It managed to catch a bird even in a tree. It will not attack a human being, but if you disturb the animal, especially if it's wounded, the leopard will definitely attack, and the consequences can be sorrowful. History knows a sad case from the beginning of the 20th century in India, when a rabid leopard killed more than 130 people, and this is only official data. At night, it used to sneak into houses and yards of people and kill them on the spot. Next, it's impala versus impala, which at first glance may seem like a harmless battle. But you see a deep wound on the side of one of the males. It can have serious consequences, up to and including becoming prey to predators. Well, the impala fight ended sorrowfully. The two males were so engrossed in badassery that they completely lost their fear and vigilance. It was at this time that a lioness approached them. Surprisingly, it did not even have to hide or catch up with the nimble impalas. It just walked up, and one unlucky goat became her prey at once. Eyewitnesses filmed how the bear managed to catch a large wild boar, but it didn't know what to do with it. It just bit it by the mane. Brown bears are omnivores, and apart from berries and mushrooms, they like meat very much. The poor boar was very lucky. The bear was scared away by people, and it quickly escaped into the forest. Snake versus snake. This is a rather unusual fight, where two almost identical in size snakes came together. I do not know what the black snake is called, but the second is clearly a viper and was very unlucky. The black predator just ate the whole viper and crawled away. I can't even imagine how the viper fit inside this rabid predator. But these are the laws of nature, and even a dangerous and poisonous predator can become someone's lunch. If you know what the black snake is called, please note it in the comments. I'm truly curious. In the African savanna, the most irreconcilable and uncompromising opponents are lions and hyenas. Hyenas are still poorly studied nocturnal predators, while lions are considered one of the most intelligent and dangerous hunters. In this fight, the advantage was clearly on the side of the hyenas, the whole pack against one poor lioness, who had to flee and hide from them in a tree. Hawk versus bird. I don't know what kind of bird it chose as the prey, but it's the kind of professional aerial attack I had to show you. Hawks are extremely agile birds, fast, and with lightning-fast reactions. Their eyesight is excellent, and they can spot their prey up to several kilometers away while soaring in the sky. Having tracked its prey, the bird makes a lightning dash and grabs it with its powerful clinging paws. However, during the chase, the hawk is so focused on its prey that it may not notice an obstacle, such as a tree or a house in front of it. If anyone recognizes a bird attacked by this raptor, post it in the comments. Due to its strength and size, as well as its aggressiveness, the rhino is not threatened by any predator during attacks in the wild, except humans. Depending on the species, the rhinoceros can have different sizes, but the largest is considered a white rhinoceros, which weighs from 2 to 3 tons. It remains a mystery what is the reason for the battle between this buffalo and the rhino. But the advantage is clearly on the side of the rhino, which could easily throw apart a dozen of these buffaloes. At the end, the buffaloes just scattered. Anyway, I was just shocked when a big green snake's head emerged from the hollow of a tree. The snake, too, was probably shocked by the insolence and stubbornness of the woodpecker, which just got to him. But what could he do? For it must be his hollow, and the snake crawled there to eat his eggs or chicks. I began to wonder what exactly this brave bird is called, and as it turned out, it's the white-billed royal woodpecker, one of the largest woodpeckers in the world fauna, belongs to the rarest birds in the world. Its existence is possible only in the most remote and desolate forests, the massives of which are rapidly diminishing. Clearly, in a fight against such a fat and brazen snake, the woodpecker has little chance, and it is strange that he himself did not become a breakfast after several precise bites. In the end, the woodpecker gave up, probably under the influence of poison, and the snake continued its meal. Friends, who knows what kind of snake this is? Please note it in the comments. The perfect hunter, the jaguar, swam silently across the river to a small island where a crocodile was resting. Sneaking up behind it, the jaguar left the crocodile no chance of attacking or fleeing. The cat dragged it away to eat its delicious lunch on the shore. The only thing that surprises me is the ease with which the jaguar lifted this carcass. Its jaws are so powerful and its teeth so sharp that it often bites through its prey's skull. The jaguar never stalks its victims if they've detected the danger in time and given up fleeing. The European hare wanted to practice high jumps as if preparing for the Olympic Games. Doing it alone was boring, so it found a way out of the situation. It decided to involve a dangerous reptile, which clearly had different plans for the long-eared jumper. This elephant is undoubtedly a brave lad. It takes a fearless and self-assured animal to casually wade into the water where a multitude of hippos hang out, and even attempt to drive them away from its path. The battle between the two giants is a fight to the death. Neither of them is willing to retreat and lose the title of superior. It's understandable from their perspective, but what's even more surprising is the absolute calmness of the other horned observers towards such a fierce brawl. It's as if it doesn't concern them at all. The lion pride observed the black buffalo for a long time, which was hiding in the bushes to avoid falling into the clutches of predators. But it quickly grew tired of this game. That's when the horned animal decided not to wait for a painful attack, but to attack itself. This elephant is not going to share its territory with anyone. The heavyweight is showing the annoying lion couple that they have no place here. The wildcat observed the movements of the hoofed herd for a long time. It carefully chose the most suitable spot for its watchtower. However, at last, All of this didn't amount to anything, and it had to hastily retreat to avoid getting caught by the horns of the ungulates. This little gorilla became the instigator of a fight. After passing the baton to its larger companion, without hesitation, it lunges with fists at another primate who was peacefully observing the scene. As a result, a fight erupts in the best traditions of Mortal Kombat. However, it ends as quickly as it started. After venting their aggression, the primates calm down and go their separate ways. An interesting scene unfolds as two brown bears sort out their differences right in the middle of the road. Initially, the rivals seemed evenly matched, but soon the situation takes a drastic turn. One of the bears assumes a dominant position and takes down the opponent. The defeated bear makes one more attempt to defend itself in the exhausting confrontation, but once again, unsuccessfully. So the defeated bear has no choice but to retreat from the battlefield. An elephant and a rhinoceros argued about who had more strength and power. For this purpose, they thought of nothing better than to push each other. The method, of course, is so bad, but still helped to determine the winner. And that's the main thing. It's no wonder they say there's strength in numbers. A whole pack of hungry hyenas decided to have a wildcat for lunch. Using the tactic of bite and run, they noticeably rattled their potential prey's nerves. But as we can see, the visibly tired animal wasn't about to give up prematurely and took a brief pause. It went to the water hole simply to catch its breath. An entire army of black buffaloes attempted to unjustly overthrow the king of beasts. And it must be admitted, they gave their majesty a good thrashing with their horns. Of course, the lion couldn't fall flat on its face and tried to defend itself against the instigators of the fight. But when it realized the odds were completely against it, it took refuge under a sprawling tree. However, even that didn't save the poor lion. The only thing that influenced the outcome of the battle was the arrival of the entire feline family to the scene. The zebra turned out to be a truly lucky one. Fate gave it a unique chance to escape from the clutches of a dangerous predator. It darted out onto the shore, slightly bloodied, to its fellow zebras. Well, at least it was alive. The crocodile wouldn't hurt to sharpen its hunting skills. In the clash between these two cold-blooded animals, the outcome is always unpredictable. In this case, the alligator was the active aggressor, swiftly pouncing on the snake and not letting go of it with its toothy jaws, no matter how the snake writhed in convulsions. Thank you for embarking on this thrilling journey with us on Wild Battle. If you enjoyed witnessing the incredible battles, fierce rivalries, and mesmerizing hunts of the wild, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share your thoughts in the comments below.